here's what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today.
But now I've introduced a pail of protein.
Some heavy boys in here, and they're off. I'm looking for a new man. Don't make me feel guilty. So let's get started.
So that's what I'm doing today. This is one of my fields that didn't get seeded this spring. I know it looks pretty bad, but we'll get it in on. So we're just chopping down those weeds with an offset, and hopefully we get some rain on this. It's not raining, but it's quite a few lumps. And we're going to put fall barley in here. So there's so many seeds and bugs and stuff in this field. It's actually heating up tractor. Lynn's going to pick me up right now. We're going to leave the tractor in the field tonight, and hopefully I'll finish it in the morning. So we'll just see if that tractor cooled down a little bit. So it's just heating up a little right there. Just letting it run for a few minutes. I see my neighbor's got a hi-ho in there. They're doing some work. Hopefully they got a permit for that. This is my neighbor's cornfield right there. No-till is suffering severely. But they have the ground, I don't know if you can see it, it's just bone dry. Terrible conditions. So that's what we're using. That machine breaks up the field quite nice. And that's my cornfield at the back. And it was seeded the conventional way, worked the field up. It actually looks quite good. It's about 8 feet high. Anyways, she just went down another bar. So I'm going to shut her off. Good enough for tonight. So we're going to leave it in the field. I'm not too happy with that. Might have some neighbors that don't like me. So we're just going to... Oh, actually, I probably should put that toolbox inside too. I'll talk to you shortly. Yeah, nothing's going to grow in that field unless we get some water. But even that we don't do the barley, I still want to get rid of the weeds. So just want to break up these weeds and get rid of them. Oh, and here's my lovely wife with her spiffy little car. Oh, honestly, get some patience, lady. Hey, Lynn, neighbors can hear you.
Can you?
What's for supper, huh?
Chicken, heritage carrots, and scalloped potatoes.
Okay, let's go.
Well, I just woke up, and let's go look at this. If it's gonna rain, it's gonna pour. We need this desperately. We don't need floods. So we'll see what this does. But this is a life-saving rain right now. Let's hope it rains all day.
So it hasn't been a bad morning. We almost received a half an inch of rain. Extremely appreciated. So it's a real good rain. I'm just working on my fall barley fields. So we're rained out now for one day for sure, because it's actually got puddles in the yard. I don't know if you can see it. Pretty happy anyhow. Hopefully it's the start of the fall rains. Just feeding sheep this morning. Excuse me. I just rolled out a round bale of dry hay and the dust gets in my throat. So I'm just going to get going here. Look at the size of that puddle. Haven't seen that for quite a while. So really happy about that.
Well, it rained for about maybe an hour. It rained enough that we got puddles. Let's go check our little rain gauge. You emptied it?
Almost a half an inch.
Almost a half an inch.
Pretty good.
Which normally you'd say isn't too much, but in a drought year, that's like gold. Liquid gold. Not Texas tea, but liquid gold. Well, as you can see, the sun is starting to come out behind us, but I am walking through mud. Normally I'd be complaining about that, but not today, boy. And it's extremely humid still and extremely hot. The heat warning is continuing on for today. However, they say that tomorrow the humidity and heat wave is supposed to break. But we're not sure about that. But we're going to keep our fingers crossed and go feed Gimpy for now.
So I changed my feed program a little bit. And this is what I did. So that group right there, there's 150 ewes in there. And I was giving them only 3 pails of corn. But now I've introduced a pail of protein. Because I think they'll do better with some protein on top of the alfalfa hay. And they're looking pretty good. Hey girl. Boy, you can really feel the heat in here.
He's, as you can see, working on a bale. And he's got another bale here to feed because it is breakfast time. Hi, everybody. Hi. How y'all doing? Hi there. You're looking nice. Hi, you are too. Hi. And where's little Gimpy? Little Gimpy. Hi. Come on, little Gimpy. Hi. I can hear ya. Good boy. Good boy. I'm sure he's drinking water from the drinker, but until I actually catch him in the act, that's why I'm feeding him a bottle. I'm sure he is, but we've been looking after him so carefully that I just don't want something bad to happen because I just neglected something. You don't take a bottle. You're just someone who likes to have a trimming, and a lovely trimming it is. These are the big boys waiting for their breakfast. Hi, you're a big boy too. You're a big boy too. sweetheart. Yeah, your food's coming, don't worry. Some heavy boys in here. Hi, boys. There's the woolly stampede on its way. And they're off. It's grain feeding going really fast. The race to the feeder, getting your position. Nobody wants to miss. But Gimpy knows. Gimpy will try going there, but he knows that he's going to get his own special little pail. So he'll hang back. Buddy, go to the end of the line. Squishing in is not the solution. There's one in the corner over there. There's one in the corner. He ignores me every time. There he is. Special treatment. Only the best for little Gimpy. Feeding in a sunbeam.
A little curl on it, see? Curl up. Just changes the mood
Like Captain Crunch.
Changes the mood a little bit, Lynn. It's like you got a new man.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
looking for a new man.
And I like to have a new woman.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't find a better person than you, hon. I actually couldn't.
See, he's learning. He watches the other videos and sees the people being nice to their wives.
Well, I have it figured out now who feeds me. I'm not stupid.
The moment has arrived. I'm sure you all want to watch Arnie roll out a bale. So, here we go. Okay, we're off. Well, I think y'all have to admit, Arnie must be pumped today. That was pretty fast work. It had to be the rain. Just taking a little break on a chair because, like I said, since the humidity hasn't broken, that rain, guess what, has made it super humid. I swear, it's like we went from the Sahara Desert yesterday to the Amazon jungle today. Much better. I'm not complaining. We need that rain so badly. But boy, I'm walking really slowly doing chores, and you would swear that I just got rained on, and I didn't. It's so hot and sweaty. They say it's gonna break tomorrow. I'm hoping that means it's the humidity that's gonna break, because the temperatures are still high for tomorrow. But if the humidity goes away, we can get some more work done. And I think tomorrow we're hopefully planning on getting at least a few breeding groups going. We'll see. Right now I'm actually just killing time, waiting for Arnie to start feeding the grain in the ewe lamb barn, because Nikki New's in there. And Nikki New still sees me as the person who's going to feed her a bottle. And she's weaned. And because of that, she follows me around the pen, jumping on me, crying, and it makes me feel guilty. So at least if she's eating at the trough, the grain, I can sneak in, get my chores done, and she won't notice. Smart. There. It sounds silent, except for, did you hear that one that keeps buying? That's sneaking you. It might be safe to sneak in there now. Oh, there she goes again. She knows. I'm waiting for Nikki New to start eating so she doesn't notice me. That's her voice. Each one has a distinctive voice. That's Nikki New. Okay. Now's my chance. And look, she was at the feeder, as is evidenced by Arnie dumping a pail on her head. But she came out of the feeder and wants a bottle. Nikki New, you don't need a bottle, honey. Don't make me feel guilty. You're guilt tripping me. Self-love definitely is not my forte. Oh, there's a little spotty one. She's sold. Hi. She's not usually a pet, but she's a cute one. Oh, she's coming again. Okay, Arnie said that the rams were getting a little dirty, so we're just gonna stuff a little old bale of hay in their pen. But he says they're getting a little rambunctious these days, so he wants me to guard him from getting attacked by Hilton. Like, that's gonna happen. Red, stay here. Come watch, and everybody's come to see me, including Hilton. Hilton, I don't need you here, honey. You make me nervous. I know, this maybe you're friendly today, but we'll step in the feeder a little bit. Makes it a little more difficult for them to get at us. Hi, buddies. Hi. Aren't you more interested in Arnie? Apparently not. I've got a ram mobbing around me now. So instead of me protecting Arnie, Arnie should be protecting me. I got probably 20 tons of rams around me right now. Hi, you guys look just wonderful. Hi. Are you taking over Ferdinand's job of rubbing your face and putting on the war paint? Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Hi there. Hi, you're all looking nice. Hi. Don't hit. Don't hit. Okay? I felt you hitting at me a little bit there. Hi. Hi there. Hi, we're going to be using you. This is one of the guys who's going into the breeding groups first. He's a Hilton ram. And then, of course, Hamish is going in this year, too. This is the guy we bought from the prairies, who looks like he's debating whether he should hit me or come up for a pet. Hi, Hannibal. Okay, now they're out watching what Arnie's doing. I was a little boring in the feeder because they couldn't get at me. As you may have noticed, if you've been following our videos, we haven't been putting bedding down nearly so much lately because when it's dry outside, it's also dry in the barns even if there are sheep in them because, yeah, the dry weather makes everything evaporate. It stays clean much, much longer. You would think that with the humidity it would still get really wet, but it seems to stay really dry in the summer. So we only have to clean it when it's too poopy, but the urine seems to evaporate. And that's what he's doing in here. It was just getting a little wet for the rams. And when they're walking in wet conditions, as we've mentioned before, that's when you're going to get foot issues. Get stuck between their toes, rubs. Bacteria gets in, it causes scald, which then can lead to foot rot if you're not diligent in treating things as they occur. Some nice boys in here, all hoping to go to new homes for breeding this fall.
So that's a whole month without rain. A little bit of regrowth, but not enough for the sheep to live on. And see the grasses here that are growing is orchard grass. Timothy won't come back. Dorset trefoil does pretty good. The problem with Dorset trefoil is no volume in the hay. Yeah, no regrowth at all, hardly. That's been cut a month ago. I wouldn't even put the sheep out here. They'll just get parasites. But what we're here for right now is we're going to check out these beans. So, my first impression of the field, the beans look good, but I wonder how many pods are on them. So I'll walk up here. This is where I turned around the corner. Yeah, and that is a rock. So, I see we got a few pods. I'm thinking it's going to be less than last year. But, so what do people think about that, eh? There were cracks in the ground there. We got a ½ inch of rain last night. So, and how far were these pod out? Were they pod up more or not? They're still in flower yet. And there's pods on the plant already. So, yeah, so my first impression is the field actually looks good, good color. It's good consistency. I think good population there. I mean, if I walk out here, I'm thinking the beans in this spot here are past my knees here. That's probably 20 inches high. And that's my barley back there. I was just talking to Cody this morning about probably getting ready to take that off. But yeah, I just came back to check the beans. So we got bean pods and we got flowers. So I don't know how that works. If that will ripen unevenly. But in other words, I guess it's better than nothing. We basically had a whole month without rain. So, well, and I see my corn back there is tasseling. Yeah, it's a tough year. So my question would be, is if the corn's, let's say it's 18 inches or 20 inches high or whatever, will they pod out just as much as corn that's a 30 inches high. Is the same amount of pods, or would it be less pods? And will this drought have gave you less pods, or it's the 10th of August now. If we got lots of rain right now, would that catch up and still do a good yield? I'm not really a crop farmer, so I guess I'm going to live and find out. But that's what I went back here today for. And there's another one of my fields there. They do it, it does have a green tint on it. But believe me, there's nothing there for the sheep to eat. The humidity's a little gone right now, a little bit. And there's a nice breeze right now. I don't know if you can see my hair moving. So it's a little better temperatures. And I'm going to go home right now and have a break and have a cold drink. So I guess we'll talk to you later. Well, I'm looking at the barley. The heads of the barley are bending over, and I don't see any green barley at all. And actually, the new seeding doesn't look too bad. So hopefully that comes back. So this wasn't sprayed, but you see that's a pigweed right there. So hopefully there's another one there. I think that's called pigweed. But the new seeding looks pretty good yet, so. But what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna cut this barley right off in half. And we're gonna spit the chaff right over the field. And we're gonna, hopefully that grass seed will come up before the fall, so. I'm actually surprised, the grass seed looks pretty good. But you can see the heads are bending over, see? So it's pretty ripe. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, see the weeds are just starting to show. So I'm just gonna be doing chores right now, and it was getting dark at 9:30, and it's 10 after 8 right now, and I leave the house, I put the porch lights on, because right now it's 10 after 8, and by the time I get done chores, it'll be getting dark. So it takes me about 35 minutes to do chores. So that's how quick the time's changing right now. So I'll just show you what we were doing today. So I was using an offset today. And most people know why this is called an offset. It's an offset because all the front blades go one angle and the back blades go another angle. So it's called an offset. It's got a lot of weight to it and it's pretty vicious. So the reason why I was using it, because I had some pretty ugly weeds in the fields. So we're just breaking down the fields, ready to plant barley. If we're going to plant the barley, fall barley. So we're doing that all day today. And now I'm going to start chores. I think we got some fine looking lambs here. Oh. And you can tell it's breeding season because the rams are pretty pumped up right now. But they're actually in fantastic shape this year, so. I don't see anybody. There's Monty right there. Nice ram right there. And that's Glad. Glad. You want to say hello, Glad? Glad's showing, as you can see, Glad there is showing a little bit of his age right now. Anyways, I better get feeding, because I don't know if you can see it on the phone, but the sun's just dipping down, so got quite a bit of stuff to do and get moving. So you really can't see it, but it's 8:27 and the sun's gone, and I'm half done my chores, and I'm going to guess in about 30 minutes it'll be pretty dark. Yep, but the sun just dipped over the horizon and it's gone. That's how short the days are now. So it's just kicked in the hay for the lambs. It's hot again tonight, sweating, but as you can see, it's dark, and it's about 10 to 9 right now. Hey, Ben. So, it's 8:56. I'm done chores, and that's why I put the yard light on. I gotta take the recycling down today, and Lynn should have the garbage ready for me. I better ask her. She's right there on the couch, I can see her. She's not gonna get up. Sneaky Lynn. And then, you got the garbage ready?
No.
It's not ready?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going down right now.
Oh, I'm doing the video right now. So that people can watch what happened.
Pretty relaxed, are you?
You want to put the garbage out?
I'm going to do it right now.
Do you know how to do it?
The garbage out?
Yeah.
Oh, I can probably handle that.
Okay. Give her a try.